Car. Car, car. 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 cał, kruk, kak, śre'e, lu, cał. Krach, krach! Krach, 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 krach!
On the cold coast of Kamchatka, where river ice breaks under spring light and the Sea of Okhotsk breathes into the valleys, one of the most powerful birds on Earth returns home. This is the Steller's sea eagle, the heaviest eagle in the world. Its bill is the largest of any eagle alive. Its nest can weigh hundreds of kilograms. Its life depends on a single system working correctly, the salmon river below. That is the first value this story gives us, knowledge. It teaches us that true power in nature is never random. Everything about this eagle is connected. Its body is built for cold coasts, heavy fish, long winters, and immense effort. Its nest, used and rebuilt for decades, is not just a place to lay eggs. It is an archive of survival. Its breeding season depends on timing, food supply, weather, and teamwork. Even the height of the nest matters. High enough to stay beyond bears, strong enough to hold 2 adults and growing young, close enough to the river that every fish can become life. Then, the eggs are laid. The female covers them through snow and wind. The male fishes. They exchange places with almost no wasted movement. Later, when the chicks hatch, the pace becomes even harder. More fish, more effort, more vigilance. Everything the parents do must be repeated again and again until weakness becomes strength. And that brings us to the second value of this video, a life lesson. This eagle teaches that strength is not only force. Strength is endurance. It is showing up again after the storm. It is doing the work that must be done, even when the work is exhausting. It is sharing responsibility when life is fragile and carrying more than your share when the other cannot. That lesson becomes even clearer when the female is poisoned by lead after feeding on a contaminated carcass. She weakens. She cannot fully care for the nest, and the male is left to fish, protect, and shelter two eaglets alone. He does not stop. He grows thinner. He makes trip after trip to the river. He covers the chicks through bad weather. He carries a burden that normally belongs to two eagles, and still he keeps the family alive. Then, wildlife researchers intervene. They rescue the female, treat the poisoning, and return her to the nest. She recovers. The pair reunites. The chicks survive. And this is where the story offers its third value, a meaningful perspective. Nature is powerful, but it is not untouched by us. Even the heaviest eagle on Earth can be brought close to death by one invisible human-made fragment in the food chain. So this is no longer just a story about a great raptor. It is also a story about consequence, responsibility, and conservation. It reminds us that admiration is not enough. If we truly value wild beauty, we must also protect the systems that allow it to survive. By the end of the season, the chicks stand at the nest rim, spread their wings, and finally cross the river on their first great glide. What began as two eggs in a giant nest becomes two young eagles learning the sky. So this video gives the viewer three lasting things. Knowledge about one of the most extraordinary eagles on Earth. A life lesson that real strength is patience, duty, and sacrifice. A meaningful perspective that even the strongest life still depends on a healthy world and careful human choices. Because in the end, the Steller sea eagle is not only a symbol of power, it is proof that survival is never built by strength alone, but by partnership, resilience, and a world that still leaves room for greatness.
Hello everyone watching this video and following my channel. Thank you so much for your support. I hope you enjoy watching the video. This is the process I used to create this video. I did use AI to generate the video, but I also incorporated creativity and personal thought into each video I created.